Hello, and welcome to another episode of Crits and Grits, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition game set in the accursed realm of Georgia. This is a real play game. This is Georgia's D&D podcast, not the official one. My lawyers have told me that. So there's that. But we are Georgia's podcast of Dungeons & Dragons, and we are going to have a game of Dungeons & Dragons. Tonight.
Here?
Doubt.
Now, yeah.
Oh
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's something that I don't think any of us were expecting. Which, that's why I'm kind of just rambling here instead of jumping into the introductions and everything, which is what I normally do as the host, Alex, your dungeon master, your DM, GM, BF, maybe best friend forever, maybe. But that's just me. I'm just the DM, and I do all the silly voices of characters. But I'm going to get to everyone else here tonight, starting with the good Dr. Deebs. Good Dr. Deebs, who are you playing tonight, and how are you doing tonight? Yeah, that's right.
You caught me with some spaghetti squash half into my mouth, but I reacted quickly. So in your face, Alex. I'm doing good. I'm eating some spaghetti squash. It has cheese in it and tomato. And playing SK8 because that's the sheet I have open, but that's not the right one. So I'm gonna go get my other one.
We could SK8 could drop in tonight if you want.
Just
I don't
show
think
up.
it would really work.
I don't think he's chaotic enough to fit in to this group.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I feel like he would take one look and just moonwalk out.
Yeah. Sorry to bother y'all, but I gotta leave. I'm playing Dave Johnson, who's dressed as Foz. I'm Lane Master's attack, and
it's a good reference.
More like lame ass attack. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That was good. That's fine.
That's good NPC bullying right there.
Yeah, you got me.
Keeping up this trend of toxicity, we're going to bounce next to Jeff. Who are you playing tonight, and how are you doing?
Oh, hey. Howdy, everybody. I'm over here playing a toxic player. I am playing Flibble D, the Plasmoid Sorcerer. Looking for his next party, bro. Frustrated not to find it.
I think this will be a good place for him to do a little bit of partying.
I fucking hope so.
Look, man.
Let's figure out. I hope so.
I'm trying,
I'm just trying to get my boy there.
All right, and now on to our less toxic player, but still toxic enough to be a part of this game. That is our good friend Gary. Gary, how are you doing tonight, and who are you playing?
Sup, bros? I'm playing Derek Erickson, and we're leaving Benjamin behind because we're rocking with the Pen Vape and 3 cards now. We're calling it Penny and the Jets.
Did he start vaping the last episode? I don't remember him vaping in the last episode.
He's just a fucking frat bro party, not even party guy. He's just a dude bro. And all those dude bros were hit by the cartdemic of 2020, where they were doing nothing but hitting those THC carts.
I feel like he's the kind of guy that you could hand like an Amazon Fire remote to, and he would try to smoke it.
Derek is the guy that's he knows his pins. He knows which ones are actual pins. He knows which ones are fake pins. He knows which ones are pins that are disguised to look like regular pins, but they're actually vape pins, but they also function as pins.
Well, all right. And but not least,
did you know?
No,
go. Are there pins for writing it? You first. Wait.
No, I was just gonna say there's a whole medical issue associated with the lung injuries that vapes can give you. It's called EVALI, or electronic cigarette or vape associated lung injury.
Oh, that's not funny at all.
It is funny because one of my friends from residency got to be on the cover of a magazine talking about it, and the best picture that they got of him is absolutely the goofiest, why did you make that face picture? And they published it. And all the doctors in Texas saw it, and so we made a big blanket of it and
Oh, Jesus Christ.
A 4x6 version of that picture exists in the hospital that we worked at, and it gets passed down year to year between the residency classes. Immortalized forever.
Wonderful. And last but not least, we have our good friend Abby. Good friend Abby, how toxic is Dude tonight, and how are you doing?
I'm fine. I think Dude on the reg is pretty toxic. Not gonna lie. I think she is the one that kicked off bullying Derek, and the more I think about it, the more toxic I feel like she has actually acted consistently. She is
bullying if it's against Derek.
She is kind of. I mean, I feel like there was that kobold intern that she could have been nicer to in the beginning. I feel like was it him or was it a different one that we stole the wand from?
Oh, might have been some. No, it was a Coop. Yeah, it was a Coop.
Yeah, it was a Coop.
Okay. Well, probably toxic towards him. Absolutely toxic for constantly forgetting she has a hamster in her bosom. So, she really just pulls him out when she wants to ask him a question and then just shoves him back in there. So,
I feel like if he wanted to leave, he would. If he wanted to, he would.
I mean, I would be happy, but I don't know how the hamster feels.
The hamster, I mean, he's
warm.
he's in a nice, good place. He's probably just been jostled a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, frontlining. I'm not a melee fighter. He's probably just chilling. I would share food with him, like he's not starving or anything.
He's a titty hamster. He's having the time of his life.
I've also checked the notes, and we did not leave Kegbot behind. Kegbot is still 100% with us.
Oh, fantastic.
Kegbot. Oh, great. Oh, man. I don't know where
he's been hanging in the back. He's just been hanging around every corner.
He walks. Well, okay. You guys did drop hundreds of feet from the sky. He is a robot. Okay, I've got to do this. I've got to find his stats real quick while we're waiting, while we're trying to get everything all taken care of here. And we got to see if he survived the fall. So let's go to game rules. Let's go to monsters. Let's go to Kegbot. I know I should have him already up. Keg Robot. There we go. Keg Robot has an armor class of 14 and has 39 hit points.
He's dead. He's probably dead.
You know what? No, we're gonna see if he would have survived.
He is
that
toast.
fall. I would like. What's everyone's survival?
Trash, probably. Where's my
the skill?
I got a 0 in survival.
+1.
+1.
Oh, before the session, I rolled to drink 2 of my healing potions, so I'm back up to 70.
Everyone's is +1 except for Jesus Christus. Someone roll a survival.
Not gonna be me, dog.
Not me.
0.
What's your bonus,
I've got
Abby?
+1, but I roll like hot trash. Remember last session? I barely rolled above 5.
Do the 3 of us +1s want to roll to see who rolls?
Yeah.
Rollies.
I got a 9 total.
Oh fuck! I got an 18.
Are we just doing regular rollies?
Yeah, just a regular D20 to see who's actually rolling.
That's a 9. That's not bad for me.
Fuck, I'm rolling it. Oh shit! I dropped my dice.
I got a nat 1.
Oh Jesus Christ! All right, Jeff, bring us home. Does Kegbot live?
Oh god! Hold on, I got my dice.
Now, just so you know, he has resistance to bludgeoning. And this would be bludgeoning from non-magical attack. So he has resistance, which I think gives him advantage.
So I'm rolling what, a survival?
A survival with advantage.
Oh, with advantage. I rolled a 7 and a 3.
Oh.
Amazing.
Way to go.
Amazing.
Before we get into the recap, then, a slight backwardsing. Eventually, the Kegbot finds the magic portal, following you all into it. The dwarf that was manning it says, "Hey, I see you was with them guys. Why don't we let you in? I think you got it. I think you'll be fine. There is a bit of a drop. You'll be fine, though." Kegbot goes, "Okay, sir," and takes a step and plummets straight down at terminal velocity, smashing onto the ground.
Oh.
Beer showers everywhere. Spirits here, there, everywhere. The woodland creatures, the fey animals, and just the herringons, rabbit folk type creatures that are very human-like, suddenly have a magical spring of beer in the middle of their garden. They look up to the sky and thank the hole that has just opened as they dance merrily around a discarded, destroyed, beer-spewing robot. And so ends the tale of Kegbot.
Big rip.
We barely knew.
It was a real fucking bummer to start off with. Damn it.
I pull one of my various bottles of booze out of my body and I pour a little out for him.
You don't see that, thankfully.
Okay.
Probably for the best. It's a couple of hours later that he.
I do not waste the booze then.
Good call.
Hey, you guys remember Kegbot?
Yeah.
Like, no real reason.
Oh, maybe he's like back in town.
Yeah, maybe we'll see him as we go back.
Cool little dude.
Well, continuing on with our bit of recap. Last episode, you all defeated, kind of, a Jabberwock. Well, less defeated, more you kind of survived being mostly almost killed by it, eventually beating its hold that it, or the hold it had been, oh shit, I can't say words, let's try this again. The hold that the evil wizard Kelek had on it. You stole the evil wizard's cloak of the Jabberwock, you stole his knife, and the Jabberwock with the claws of the dragon, metal instruments that can rend holes through space and time, took off with Kelek and Strongheart, who may be dead and may not be dead. We don't actually know. That's for another time to solve. We'll see. The bunch of you, though, quite weary with Jemay Buffet, the bard Kenku, who looks a lot like a parrot, and Jimmy Buffett had been smooshed together. It's a very good look for him. Find your way to a walking inn. It's large, it's imposing, it's on a lake. It's called the Inn at the End of the Road. Eric, the echo of Derek, who's also his twin brother, I believe, gets excited thinking that it's for Baba Yaga. He and Derek have just this entire exchange where they're excited about the prospect of Baba Yaga himself, Keanu Reeves as John Wick, being at this inn. To which, as Eric runs to the inn faster than the rest of you, goes up to it, hops to it, and is greeted by Baba Yaga, who looks a lot like Keanu Reeves if he had long, pointy ears and had a deep, fried Southern accent. And that's where we are. You are all at the inn. Eric is confused but excited that he is meeting his idol, the Baba Yaga himself, John Wick. Except it's not Baba Yaga, it's Baba Yaga. How's it going, y'all?
Hey, dude.
Hey.
Can you sign a gun?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You got a gun on you?
No. Can I, buy one for you to sign?
Yeah, please. Thank you. I'd love it. I would absolutely love it. What y'all doing out in these here parts?
We just got our asses beat by a big monster called the Jabberwock.
Oh, I saw that thing. Yeah, he was flying that way.
It was really personally kind of hurtful and disappointing because I like the Jabberwock a lot, but he did hurt me pretty bad. And we needed. Well, I guess yeah. I mean, we're gonna go find him again because he did have a wizard that we were gonna, we had beef with.
And he's got these claws that we need, and the Jabberwock is our dog in a sense, not like pet sense, but like friend sense. The Jabberwock is our dog.
He's like your dog. I got a bunch of dogs here. They're all real good boys and girls. Not like
They
these
don't.
kind
They
of
don't
dogs,
bite
all
you.
right? No, of
and,
course not.
and
No,
claw your face apart.
no, of course
Damn.
not. Why would they do that?
I don't know. Sometimes love is hurtful, I guess.
Yeah, we'd kill for the Jabberwock.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you probably shouldn't.
Jabberwock would kill us. Yeah, probably.
Oh, I don't know if all of us would kill for the Jabberwock. I mean, killing is kind of a permanent thing, and we don't really do that, right?
So why don't y'all come on in a spell? It's nice in here. It's nice and warm. Y'all look like you've been kicked to shitting back. Oh man.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's pretty nice.
Absolutely.
Nice
Helen, go put on a pot for us, all right? We got some guests here at the Intercontinental. That's a joke, by the way, y'all. And we're just gonna have a good old time.
That was pretty good, Alex. Out of character. Way to go. Proud of you.
Derek would like to wait for everyone to get their food before he unsummons Eric, so he can take Eric's share of the food too.
He would. This is why
Wow.
dude is toxic to him,
Petty.
okay?
Petty bitch.
Eric is just absolutely jazzed. He's like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get me some stew. This is gonna be the best. No! As he disappears into nothingness.
Psych!
Poor guy.
You hear
Can
him.
I roll a stealth to use prestidigitation to make his soup smell like farts?
Oh, please and thank
Thank you. Stealth.
Excellent.
I forgot I've been rolling like shit consistently. That's a 6.
Why don't you just roll better?
Yeah, that don't even beat my passive perception.
You try to stealthily make his soup smell awful, but you sneeze a little too loudly as you cast prestidigitation, and the soup ripples, and everyone just goes, "What? Excuse me?" as they see you do this.
Derek's just gonna swap their soups now.
That's some good stew, though. Don't waste it.
Oh no, I'm not wasting it. She can have the farts too. I'm gonna have these two though.
Did the spell make the fart reverb sound?
It was just the smell. I wasn't going for anything else. I wasn't gonna ruin this lady's stew, so durians smell bad, but they taste okay. It was kind of gonna be one of those situations.
Do they? Do they taste
Oh
good?
yeah. Well, durians taste okay. I've had one before, and they're just all right, but they smell awful.
That I've heard. I've heard that. Sorry, let's get back into session here. As Helen pours you all some stews and everything, Bubba looks at you all and says, "Well, it looks like y'all could probably use a place to crash for a night. We have reasonable prices here. A gold a night. That's not too terrible, I would say. Or if you don't have the gold on you to do, we got choring you could do around here as well. We got some mats that need to be, beaten. Everything. We got some pots need to be cleaned. Things like that. It's a turn for return, and we can swap stories, and we can, just have a good old time tonight if you like to."
I have the gold, bro, but I kind of want to beat the shit out of some mats. But like, if I pay 2 gold, do I get a room and an autographed gun?
If you can find me a gun, I will autograph it. I won't even make you pay for it.
Dude, can you make a gun? Just like a real human gun?
I got a crossbows if you want that.
I use minor conjuration to create a gun, but because of the limitations of the spell, which let me see here. It basically says it's got to be like simple. Well, hold on.
Gun shaped.
Starting at
like
second
a piece
level,
of wood
you can
that's
use your
gun
action to
shaped.
conjure an inanimate object in your hand
It would be like
around.
a prop gun, essentially.
Yeah, it doesn't have to work.
But like, if it took any damage at all, it would be destroyed.
Yeah, I feel like there's been clarifications where it can't be crazy complicated and it can't take or deal damage without disappearing.
Yeah.
So I guess I can make a gun, but it's going to be completely useless because the moment it actually functions, it would disappear before firing.
It does not need to function.
Yeah, so it's basically just solid plastic on the inside, though.
But like, isn't it if you use that again, the previous one disappears?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't remember what I had conjured, so
It was a pair of sunglasses.
yeah.
it was sunglasses?
Yeah, from when you made your landing on the mushroom a few episodes back.
Oh, I'm gonna start keeping in my inventory like an item that I'm gonna customize for whatever the fuck I have conjured. No, I thought I conjured like a margarita glass.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you did.
He did, yeah, that's right. And Jamae had a good, nice frosty beverage with it.
Yeah.
Which he's feeling better, by the way. He's had some good stew. He's up and about, and he doesn't look like a soft breeze could knock him over.
and he had 2 potions of healing, 2 greater potions of healing.
Delicious. They were nice and frosty. So yeah, I'll sign it. Definitely looks like something that might double back in the real world. You guys might have heard of this gentleman. His name is Keanu Reeves. He's used that same type of prop gun in The Matrix. Y'all ever see that one? And he signs it. It even says KR for Keanu Reeves instead of BY for Baba Yaga.
Oh yeah, like my stepdad has the game on PlayStation 2.
I didn't know it was a game. I just knew he made a movie. It was an impressive tale. I knew that much, but there was a game. Like,
yeah, there's a game and like,
wow,
I think 4 movies now.
4 movies. Man, he only told me about the one. And he told me about the one with the twins that were all like really pasty and everything. I told him he could just hire some winter lads. Like, I mean, we all are technically winter. Watch this. This is a cool trick. And he takes a step back. Everyone roll a perception check for me real quick.
Oh boy.
Oh, now I get a natural 20.
There you go.
That's going to be a 17.
16.
You said perception?
Yes, sir.
14.
Great, yeah. You all notice that Bubba has this nice kind of rich tan, and it goes along with his sunny demeanor. His hair is kind of fluffy, and it's a little bit, instead of like a nice dark tone for what you would expect for someone who looks like Keanu Reeves, it's a little bit more of a nutty brown. But then you see the color kind of drain from him. His normally warm tones that you had known for maybe a few minutes suddenly disappearing for an almost ghostly white. The hair suddenly flattening and turning long and almost stringy. His goatee suddenly just becoming very pointed. His cheekbones being very extra, we'll just say. And he looks at everyone and says, and now I am in his most like role of John Wick, or as we call it, the stories that I gave him, John. This is my actual assassin that he based a story off of, that he told the director, and all that. And it's a little dark and mysterious, but eventually and he springs back to his normal sunny self. Eventually, I can't say like that. It's hard to do on the best of days, but then also it's such a drain, y'all. How he does it as an actor, I will never understand.
Did you steal that dog?
Oh, this dog? No. We gave them the dogs. It's for the ASPCA or something like that. They said Astral Self Protection Children's Aids. I don't know what he was saying. Something with pets. I know that much. It was nice and safe and everything. They come here. They just have a good old time. You know how they say dogs go to a farm when they, go away or whatever? They just come to Feywild. That's all.
That's strangely heartwarming. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Yaga.
Yeah, I thought they all went to heaven, but this is cool
no,
too.
Dogs don't go to heaven. They go to the Feywild where they can chase rabbit people.
That's okay.
So is that rabbit people hell?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
If
I feel like we're creating more problems than solutions here.
No, trust me when I say this. Most of these rabbit folk, you might meet some of them. They let me say, they ain't the best of peoples. There's one. He's got this long scarf and everything. You know what? I'll let y'all maybe meet him one day. He is a rascal and a half.
Racist.
Excuse me. I resent that remark, good sir. I apologize for any connotations you might have seen. I resent that remark, so I apologize if it came off that way.
Oh, sorry, that was out of character.
But yes, as I said before, Keanu, he is a very good friend of mine. We're not sure which of us came first. Might have been me, might have been him. He and I share a lot of things. This being part of the first world and everything, this is where thought and idea comes from. All the greatest ideas.
Is he older than time?
Is that why there's all the pictures of him that look like him from different eras of human history?
We kind of sprang up the exact same time, from what I know. As an Eladrin, we have a very long lifetime. And he, as a Canadian, has a very long lifetime as well. They have good health care up there, from what I've been told. But also, he's sense. Like part elf or something, I'm pretty sure. Not entirely certain of the genealogy. He's explained it to me once or twice. One ear out the other. But yeah, no, y'all, you look like y'all got kicked to shit. I hate to say. You know what?
That would be pretty accurate.
Yeah. Would it be cool if we just like sat down and rested for a while?
Of course, yeah. Y'all rest up as long as y'all need. I'm gonna do some stuff with Miss Helen here. We're going to, clean up the place. If y'all was gonna pay, y'all was gonna help out. It's up to y'all. I mean, we got chores you can do.
Currency? Oh no, I got. Yeah, I'm gonna pay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Derek's gonna take some pictures of the gun, but he's gonna beat Matt's.
Okay.
He's still gonna pay anyway, but he's gonna beat
Matt. Miss Helen, who is a dark-haired woman, she's quiet. She says, "We've got our mats right here. They're a little dusty, a little bit musty from the road and everything. We have the balcony out front. If you want to just beat the mats out there, all good. Just bring them on in when you're done. Have it all go over the swamp. Watch out for any creatures out there. There are some very large dragonflies that like to eat unsuspecting party people."
All right, so I'll just use my sword, like the flat side of my sword, to beat the mats, and then the sharp side on the.
I have a thing that you can beat them with. It's like a fan, kind of. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. This is Alliant, not Helen. Helen knows what it's called. I just don't know what they're called. Here, just use this, please. Don't kill our mats.
All right, fine.
And you take some time. You beat the dust off of the mats and everything. Bring them back in. They're nice and they're clean.
Can we heal?
Yeah, you guys get to take a long rest.
Fantastic. Friggin' finally.
I just discovered that there's an area on my sheet where I can mark my conditions. I've been using D&D Beyond for years now. And I've just discovered this.
Excellent, my friend.
Oh. And exhaustion levels.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. I almost gave y'all some exhaustion earlier. I considered it, but I was like, no, that's a little bit too mean. Had you taken a different path to get everywhere, y'all would have had some exhaustion.
If we're sitting and chilling, I would like to cast Find Familiar.
Okay, yeah. What familiar are we finding?
An owl.
Ooh. Let me see that Find Familiar spell.
It is not even going to do anything, but I was just like, why do I have this spell if I never use it? So I just wanted to use it, just in case.
Okay, no,
Fair.
And owls have that wonderful flyby ability. I guess I should pull up a sheet.
Dude, why are you summoning someone from the World Health Organization? They just keep stating their job. Who?
Boo. That's awful.
That was
That's so very good.
normally, I'd be all about it, but like, damn.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah, also,
You're not,
I just summoned
you're
him,
not
so he hasn't
wrong.
even had a chance to make any noises.
Look, I was just filling the dead air with some goofs.
It's a good goof.
Some simple japes. Half the
you-
time.
You summon an owl into existence. It does say in the spell that it can be a celestial, fae, or fiend instead of a beast.
Oh. Oh my gosh, what is the name
Little
of that
fiend
critter?
It says you gain service of familiar spirit that takes the form of an animal, bat, crab, cat, frog, or toad, hawk, lizard, octopus, owl, poisonous snake, fish, a quipper, rat, raven, seahorse, spider, or weasel. Appearing in an unoccupied space within range, the familiar has the statistics of the chosen form, though it is a celestial, fae, or fiend, your choice, instead of a beast. Now, your character, you do whatever you would like. You are in the Feywild, though.
What is the name of that? It's like a... What is the flying cat?
I don't know why my brain went to fish first.
Hippers are piranhas, essentially.
Oh, that's dope as hell.
Oh my gosh, I've run a one-shot, a whole thing around rescuing a flying cat, and I can't remember what it's called.
The only reason I know that it is called this is because of Baldur's Gate 3, so thank you, Larian Studios.
Wait, what is it called?
Tressum.
Oh.
Tressum. Okay, thank you.
Tressum.
People, I didn't hear because I feel like... Where is it on the...
Tressum. I heard
I
the
didn't
new
know.
one. There we go.
Fuck, I was muted.
Oh,
You had to get up pretty early to out dad joke me, Gary.
You summon a Tressum into existence. It sits, it looks at you inquisitively, and then begins ready to jump right at your chest.
Oh no, I forgot about the hamster. Fuck.
Oh.
I will give you one action to stop it, either using, let me see here, athletics, acrobatics, or sleight of hand. I think any of those are fair.
I'm gonna try acrobatics. Oh, good. That's a 21.
The Tressum jumps right at your chest toward the hamster sitting there. The hamster squeaks in terror, but you grab the Tressum as it leaps at you, and it looks at you once again a little bit inquisitively, and then says in a slightly sweet sounding voice, "Now, why would you not let me do that?"
Yeah, normally rodent killing, great, good job. I'm glad you immediately sussed that out. I trust you for all future pest control. But this one's intelligent. If it has a soul, we try not to kill it. This one's helpful. So I use minor conjuration and summon a little cat toy that I know he'll like.
Thank you. This is also exciting.
My gun!
Yeah, you're gonna be
Oh.
What were you using it for?
The autograph.
Your limited edition autograph gun.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I took pictures of it, it's fine.
Roll
there you
Arcana. Have Derek roll an Arcana with advantage.
That's gonna be an 18.
The signature is still there.
Just floating in midair.
Just floating in the air. You have
The ink.
a Keanu Reeves signature.
I pull out, I have parchment in my bag, so I pull it out and try to use a little bit of prestidigitation somehow, some way to get the autograph onto the page.
You just put the paper under it and lift up.
Slowly lift up, try to sprinkle a little bit of, I don't know what I'm doing with the magic, but a little bit of prestidigitation,
Oh, you humans and your or you humanoids and your dalliances.
How fast would Derek move if I started folding the paper into a paper airplane?
I think Derek is just kind of. I think the autograph had to be on a gun for him.
Right. Well, we were talking about being toxic earlier, so it's definitely like a paper airplane now. But I folded it fancy so that the signature is like on one of the wings. You know, Derek, you could always ask him to sign that cool shirt that we got you.
No,
Indicator shirt.
Yeah.
It's a gift, so I'm not gonna have him write on a gift. That's just rude. I'll just get him to sign. Can you sign my sword, bro?
Oh, absolutely! I love signing swords. This one's not going to disappear like that gun did, right?
No, it's real sturdy. My little brother made it for the cosplay.
That's pretty cool. I like it. And he signs it on that. Just so you know, there was a magic pen and everything. That signature I did, never gonna erase.
Oh, sweet. My cellmates are gonna love this.
Cellmates, all right. Cellmates.
What? What cellmates?
But
Yeah, I'm also interested to hear about that.
oh, college is kind of like a prison sometimes.
Oh, I get it. Roll a deception.
I don't think that's.
Yeah, can I do a contested insight?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, it's
anyone who would like
shit.
to insight.
Yeah, I don't give enough fucks. Oh, maybe I do with an 8.
That's a 4.
Oh boy.
No, I got a 10.
That beats a 4.
Derek, you are not selling this well. Even Bubba's a little bit intrigued now and says, "We got a nice file right here, my good friend. If you want to spin some tales and stories, now's the time."
Well, I guess we're all friends, so I'm supposed to be in jail right now, but me and my brother Eric promised that at least one of us would show up to Dragon Con this year for our half brother Dave. So we kind of worked together to sneak me out of the prison. Well, it's not even prison; it was jail. I got arrested for going to Underdark Atlanta and throwing rocks at the place and yelling because some dude named Ren tricked my bro Eric and the contract where he's stuck with Underdark Atlanta. But I guess Ren called the cops on me or something. And yeah, so one of us had to make it here to Dragon Con to make sure Dave had a great time. So I'm going to turn myself in after the con if you guys are worried.
That's kind of sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, screw it. You're free. We're like saving the world, dude.
I still had like another month to serve.
What about your brother Eric? I mean, he was also in prison, right?
Eric's in Underdark Atlanta working for Ren or something and can't get out other than me bringing him here with the echo
Yeah,
thing.
you get him out all the time.
Yeah, but he takes a hit and then he's gone. Or he gets some food and I take it because he used to bully me all the time. So I guess this is me getting back at him.
You guys seem to have a pretty unhealthy relationship.
It's not as bad as it seems. We're actually all here for each other. But I've learned a lot from Dr. Tony 2 times, and I'm growing out of the person who I used to be. And it's a transition. It's rough, and sometimes, you fall back into your bullying ways, and you shake down some cosplayers for some cash, but then you remember that's bad, and then you gotta rein it in and try to figure out some good to do to balance that out. It's a work in progress.
I feel like you've done a lot of character development today.
I don't want to sound out of turn here, out of line, but are you sure that your brother's in prison? I mean, when he was here a couple minutes ago, he had sunglasses. I could maybe smell, I don't know, some sort of fruity, vibey scent on him, and there looked like some glitter. That don't sound like prison when you think about it.
No, he's in Underdark Atlanta. He got tricked by Ren, so he's stuck there working for Ren, and I guess the fruity smell and glitter is from the goth chicks in Underdark Atlanta or something. I don't know if goth chicks even use glitter. That doesn't seem like a goth chick thing to do.
I have no frame of reference for that.
Incorrect.
So I guess that's a bit of a story there. But everything's all right. Everything's good with you. Then you're gonna turn yourself in. You're happy with.
Yeah, no, I'm like I know I'm breaking the law, but we made a promise to Dave, and that comes before. It's not even a major offense. I got drunk and yelled at a building and threw some rocks and some cans.
Seems a little bit harsh to go to prison for.
Yeah,
I mean, I've literally killed people, for money.
Yeah, but Ren runs Underdark Atlanta, so probably some trumped up charge, and I was very drunk.
All right. Well, any other tales? Any other stories that we'd like to spin here tonight?
One time, me and my brother beat up an entire party, like an entire house party. That
okay.
Yeah, this one time, our Dave got bullied, so we found out who the bullies were, and we went to their house party, and we just kind of beat up everyone there. I think that's what
Are there a lot of other crimes you're planning to casually admit to tonight?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That sounded kind of justified to me.
Yeah, that's the start of when I started to realize that bullying is not good at all. I used to make jokes, but I didn't bully anyone as bad as those guys bullied Dave. Or, I'd tell someone to go to Ace Hardware and pick up some fallopian tubes. That was a funny thing we did to bully people.
That's awful. I love it. That's awful, though.
That's awful.
Oh, that's something right there. You know what? I was gonna say maybe someone else got some good tales, good stories, some partying stories. Mr. Very Translucent over there, you look like you've seen a party or two yourself. After that, I think I might turn in for the night. That's a good one. I'll have to tell the missus about that.
All right, man.
I mean, unless you got a story. Do you got a good story, my friend?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Come on, you look like you've been some legendary rages.
Yeah, Flippity, tell us.
I don't know. It's not quite right to recount a party. It's about the experience in that moment.
But how will I ever learn the right way to party if no one ever tells me about?
You got to feel it. You got to make that connection on your own, man. Everybody's got their own party.
That's some smart words to live by. I'll write that down. Use my magic pen. I'm going to put that on the everybody right to party. Fight forward. That's what you said, right? Fight for your right to party, right?
Not really.
Something like that.
I like it too. You send me that later if you can. I am turning in though. I'm gonna find you a party tomorrow, though, my friend. I'm sorry that you ain't been able to get a good party out here. It's not the easiest in the wilds here, but I might know a guy or two.
Yeah, it's kind of been like starvation out here.
You're a little pale, like it's a part of your general vibe and everything.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that comment.
Sorry about that, my friend. I'm very sorry. I'm gonna just turn in. I apologize for insulting you.
You're all right, man.
Just make sure that don't let none of the dogs out or anything tonight. We'll be good to go. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll have breakfast ready.
Who?
I like him. He's funny. He's a very funny young man.
Please don't encourage him.
It is the next morning. You all.
Oh, hold on! I had a story. I was waiting for him to
I'm
leave.
so sorry. No.
Yeah, as soon as he's like completely gone and out of earshot, dude's gonna say, "Well, my party story involves impersonating a celebrity, getting paid for it, and then getting free drinks the entire night." And she changes her face just for a moment to look like Taylor Slow, and then changes it back. I don't know if the name is copyrighted. I don't care. I think Taylor Slow is funnier than Swift.
Taylor Slow. Does she write really fast music? Because Taylor Swift writes kind of slow music. It's like it's like an Eminem.
Taylor Swift is like
level.
Yeah, it's like EDM mixed with a little bit of metal. You know?
Are they like love songs instead of breakup songs? Since we're going full opposite.
Yeah, it's more like I ditched the man and fell in love with my female bestie type thing. You know, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
But
girl boss stuff.
Industrial metal instead of just like
it's so
indie. I like it.
So it's Taylor Swift. It's the same.
You know, girl boss, gatekeep, gaslight, all of that.
It is the following morning. You have all had what is possibly the most restful sleep that you've had in a while. The gentle rocking of the inn over the swamp as it slowly walks about keeps you nice and restful. The dogs are the first ones up. It's a few of them at first, and then it is a cacophony of howls. As the next thing that really gets everyone's motor running is the smell of freshly frying eggs and bacon and bread.
They're frying the bread?
Oh, yeah.
Feywild's weird. Weird out here.
Oh, everybody.
That sounds fantastic, though.
Come on down. We got some breakfast for you. I got some leads for you, too, on a party or two.
Derek summons Eric and does the same thing again. As soon as Eric gets his food, he summons Eric.
Eric goes, hell yeah, fried bread, again. Yes. No. Well, I got some things here for you and everything. You know, a couple of options here to party. Well, just one really. Let's see, what's his name? Oh yeah. Well, we got this one guy here. His name is Will of the Wild. He holds a big annual party and everything. They're out on far end of the swamp and everything. Probably about half hour's journey, maybe, if you know how to use the rings correctly. You know, ever try about fairy ring?
What rings?
Fairy ring.
I don't know what that is.
Is that like a ring you put on and fly?
Oh no. Here, come with me. We're gonna go down to the basement. And he takes you further down into the inn and everything, and he shows off this very large room that seems too big for an inn on that's walking on a bunch of tree stumps, even for the size that it is. And you see a bunch of fairy rings, which are these rings of mushrooms that are all scattered throughout. These here, they will take you just about anywhere you need to go in the Feywild. We have a few that will come back to us and everything too. You shouldn't normally step in fairy rings. These are special made though, and they're nice and safe. The ones you don't want to go into, you see how these ones, they got the red with the white dots on them and everything? If you see black and blue ones, you're going to get fucked up. You don't want to do that.
Okay, so if you see black and blue, you're going to be black and blue afterwards.
The mushrooms dangerous?
Yes, very dangerous.
Or is there are the dangerous fairies in there, or like the mushrooms themselves are dangerous?
A little bit of both. Column A, column B.
Is a mushroom going to get out of the ground and beat the shit out of us, like physically?
That's a possibility. Yes, it is.
Should we or should we not eat the mushrooms?
I wouldn't. Well, hold on. Let me go consult. Helen, you got my magical book of medicinal and malicious herbs and mushrooms. And Helen throws a book down to the bottom of the stairs and says, "Okay, yeah, I got something right here."
Medicinal and malicious mycology would be a pretty sick name for a book or a band.
It would be. I think. I mean, this is medicinal mushrooms and everything. We're gonna actually. He takes out his magic pen again. Mycology. That's a much better name. Thank you. He cracks it open and he begins looking through, and he shows off a few different ones to you. He says, "Okay, these ones, you step into this ring here, and you step on those. They will flip you, kind of inside out. It's not pretty. It's not fun. These ones, they'll make you tiny. These ones, they'll make part of you giant, but it's not the part that you want to be giant. It's going to be like your head or your foot or something like that." These ones, they will turn you pink. Some people, that's a good look on. Not on me. Let's see here. And this one will beat you up. Like it'll pop out of the ground, just go bam, 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 fuck yeah, all in like 10 seconds.
Flibbledy is just taking like extensive notes.
Oh, and these ones will fuck
just
you
like
up
do not eat, and just like detailing all of them under that.
This one will fuck you up in a fun way, though. Mr. Flibbledy, you look like you would like to go that direction. So I might have a sample upstairs if you are willing to try.
I mean, that feels a little judgmental.
Well, I mean, you did ask.
But yeah, I'm in.
Just want to make sure.
Do you have the one that turns you pink? Because I feel like that could turn me into rose quartz, and that would look kind of cool, actually.
That would be dope. Ooh, I don't know if you know what. I'm gonna go upstairs though. If y'all want to pour over the book here, look for anything you might want to see. If there's anything else of interest, I'm gonna go look. Y'all, I'll be right back. And he's gonna run upstairs and go look for some mushrooms. He leaves you all in the basement with this bunch of fairy rings. There are a few signs on different places and everything, and he shows he's left you a book as well. What would you like to do?
Where do the signs indicate that they go?
Yeah. So you see a few of them that are glowing. One of them lists to, it says to Slanty Tower. And it shows a picture of a tower by a lake that is surrounded in brambles. And you see it looks almost like a magical painting where an image in there shows a small cage rocking back and forth, and the brambles seem to have a mind of their own, twisting around it. Another one says "Tell Me Hill," and it is a hillside that is covered in trees that seem to move around a bit, as well as a cave that you can see. And a third one says "Brigand's Tollway." This one is just a very large stump surrounded by swamp. And you do see that there are some rabbit-looking things hopping around on it. And a fourth one, which isn't glowing, there we go, that says Little Oak. And you see it looks like a large tree house, but it no longer looks like it's glowing.
But we have no way of knowing if any of these are closer or farther towards our objective.
Oh, bro, these are the new Fortnite drop locations. Let's get it.
You just tell us where to drop, and we're right behind you.
Yeah, we need to be a little more strategic than that, probably.
You hear some commotion upstairs. He said, you hear Bubba say, "Oh, I found the pink one. I'm just looking for the wispy one. That one's the one that's the good one. I promise you. Just give me another moment." Anything else that y'all would like to do in the meantime? He's still looking upstairs.
I guess they would kind of study the book and just try to like commit as many of the mushroom facts to memory as possible in case we run into a bunch of them.
Sure.
Is this gonna?
Go ahead.
This might be a thing, you know.
It might be, yeah. Go ahead and roll either nature or survival.
I'll do nature.
Okay.
Oh, I roll like shit tonight. I got an 11 total.
An 11 total. You do commit a few of these to memory, but one of them, one of the entries in the herbs catches your eye. It is a pair of ferns.
Wait, I need that. I need one of those.
It is a pair of ferns that the pages look like they are well worn. One of them reads Dryad's Curls, the other one says Dragon Tongue. But they are, what languages does he know? Does he know Sylvan?
No.
They're in Sylvan.
I know Deep Speech. Oh shit! All right. I'm gonna ask Bubba when he gets back.
Okay. He gets back down a moment later. He says, "All right, I got this one. This is the Wispy. The Wispy is it's very light. It's very airy. You would put it on your tongue normally. I don't suppose you have a tongue though, Mister Flibbledy. Don't want to assume.
I mean, I can make one.
He has a thick as own.
Just goop boof it.
Goop. Goop boofing.
I mean, he just like extends a pseudopod out, like.
All right, here you go. Just
put it on it.
Be warned. This it might have a little bit of fun to it. And you take it. Go ahead and roll for me a Constitution save.
Constitution save. I'm a sorcerer. Hell yes. This is proof. Sorcerers are the absolute worst students, but the best partiers. Natural fucking 20.
Oh boy.
That is a 26 total.
It dissolves gracefully into your pseudopod, a webbing sort of forming over you, starting at the pseudopod, but then just over your entire amorphous body. And a moment later, you're sitting there going, this isn't hitting yet. And then suddenly, your core starts to glow beautiful, resplendent, radiant colors. And a few moments later, you just have the greatest sense of air about you. Everything is gonna be all right. And I will grant you for that a bardic.
Thank you.
While Flibbledy is counting down to take off, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Bubba.
Yes, sir.
We're looking for. I think it's these ferns. Could you read me what it says about them?
Oh yeah. You don't know Sylvan?
I don't.
That's okay.
No.
It is a difficult language to pick up. Think of it like Elvish's fancier. I think y'all got a country named Sweden, Swedish cousin. So it's a lot like that. And he pours over for.
I wish I knew more about Sweden.
He pours over for a moment. He says, "Okay, so here we go. These are two magical ferns that they have incredible powers. Some would say they have the zhuzh, but that ain't me. I don't say nothing like that. But the first one here is called Dryad's Curls. And you can tell that they are Dryad's Curls and he wipes on the page, and as he does, they curl up into a form of a dryad, because they look like that.
Wait, the leaves?
The leaves, yeah. When you go by them and everything,
the leaves turn into a little lady.
A little lady, yeah. Now I will say
so
this:
weird. Okay,
these are they're very plentiful, but they are very picky. If you do not take very good care of them, you have an hour maximum before they die. You gotta be. They are very, very delicate. And this is Dragon's Tongue. And as you're probably wondering, yes, when you do go near it, he wipes his hand across it, and a pair of small, spiky dragon wings come out, and the top of the fern curls back, and you see a puff of smoke. It does that. That's pretty cool, right?
That is cool. Okay, all right. So, hey, dude, did we need both of these or just one of these, or we should just get both, right?
We should just
to be safe.
I mean,
think
both is probably safe.
we'll just get both. Okay, all right. Can we transport them?
These
Then we only had like an hour.
These are a lot hardier. These guys here, you can keep them out of the dirt for probably up to a day or two.
Okay.
But they're very rare. You can't. They are hard to find.
Can I bring a little pot to plant them?
Yeah, I think you could. You know what? Here, hold on.
Can I borrow a cup? I'll pay. I'll pay you for like a jar or something. Y'all got mason jars?
We do. You know what?
Yeah, probably.
That was my last sample of wispy mushroom. So if y'all can find me more of that, I'll lend you a pot to keep these in.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do we? Are these mushrooms under something weird like cow poop?
Hey, dude, can you make wispy mushroom?
I mean, anything I make kind of disappears if it gets eaten or drank or anything like that. So
you can generally find these in danker environments and everything. Nice and dark places. A little bit damp, a little bit dank, a little bit dark. I think I might know a place. Were y'all looking at the signs up here and everything?
Yeah, we checked them out.
Let me see here. And he goes up to one of the portals, to one of the fairy rings, and he steps his head right into it, and he pokes it back out. And he goes, "Ooh, all right." Telemy Hill. I know a guy in there. His name is Nib. Nob? It's one of those two. I don't remember. It might be his brother. He's got a cave, and he might have some of the wispy in there. I think I heard he might have a dragon tongue and everything too. Although I'm not entirely certain. Let me look back through there and everything.
If we're picking up product from him, do we need to like download some sort of app that the government can't like track us on, so we can set up the purchase? Or
no, of course not. I mean, I will say this: he is blind, but you know that paper that has my signature on it? You give him that, you're good to go.
All right, so like no WeChat or anything.
What is this? What is this WeChat?
No LinkedIn Messenger with code words.
WeChat.
I mean, we can do messaging and everything. We're just like psychic understanding to one another, but we don't need any fancy dancing technology.
I'm just making sure we understand the protocol for buying mushrooms, because I never bought mushrooms before. I don't even know if we should be saying this out loud. I'm freaking out.
They're perfectly legal. They're for medicinal usage and whatever, Mr. Flibbledy. Mr. Flibbledy, you doing all right over there, my friend?
I'm doing incredible.
That's what I'm talking about.
Why is your whole body waving at me?
Go Buffett!
Oh, man, I remember good days. Some good days right there. Let's see here. Now, we'll say this. It is a little dry. You might find the dragon's tongue there, but I don't think you're going to find too much of the dryad ones. Let me see here. He goes to stick his head into the next portal, which is Little Oak, and as he does, instead he hits dirt, and he goes, "Ow! Ow! Shit! Ow! Fuck! Oh! What? Will, what are you?
Did you just ram your head into the ground?
What are you doing out there, Will? Remember that party I was telling you all about? I was trying to. Will, he's a party man, to say the least. He's a little bit of a strange one. I'd say he would be a good place to go for a lot of these. I don't think he's gonna have much though, in way of any fun right now. Weird. I don't get that. He sticks his head into the next portal, the one that's marked Slanty Tower. He comes back. His head is a little bit wet. He goes, "This one, you all gonna come out the lake. A lot of fern out there. You're probably gonna find some of the good mushrooms out there too. A lot of the dryad ferns I saw up on the shore and everything should be fine. I don't want to stick my head in that other one though. The brigands tollway. I don't want to do that right now. That's we have a tenuous alliance with the master of the tollway over there. He's a bit of an asshole. He doesn't like it when people come in unannounced. But I know for a fact they usually have a good amount of the ferns and such, the curls and everything that you would probably want to see.
Yeah, maybe we just avoid that, especially since, the party is down a babysitter, and Dude just looks at Flibbledy like, ugh.
Yeah.
What?
He'll come down momentarily, but when he's down, he'll still feel pretty good, just not like he's floating on air. He definitely got some choices here.
All right, so team, where do we want to go? Because I feel like if Flibbledy's kind of like flibble-zooted, we can like hold off on the party and just like we can get some business done, and then business in the front, party in the back, right?
Nah, man, I'm good. You don't gotta worry about that.
Are you?
Can you still cast?
Alex, can I?
I will say this: you are under the influence of the wispy mushroom. By the time you do get out into one of the portals, you'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have a little bit of extra with you, so that in case you need a little bump of something from the bardic inspiration, you have that. And okay. I'll say it's a. I'm gonna go to shoot. Where is Jemay? His bardics are. Oh no, where are his bardics? His bardics are 1d8s. Yeah, his are d8, so it's a d8.
Yeah.
Which you do see Jemay come down. He has a handful of bread with some bacon and egg on it, and he says, "Hey, how y'all doing? Doing okay down here?"
Yeah, we're learning about mushrooms and stuff, and Little D's learning about different mushrooms.
Very cool. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to get me some of that. Hey, what's this book here? Is this? Oh, I know these ferns. These are the ferns that you need.
Yes.
Let me see here. Is there if I?
Yes, we need.
He takes a look over the book and reads through it and says, "Aha! Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, we never said how much of the stuff you need, right?"
No.
I don't know. I was just going to grab like 2 or 3 of each.
Well, I've seen the dryad ones a few times. You're going to need a good couple of them, probably at least 3 or 4, probably. And for the dragon's tongue, you're going to need at least 2, I think. Well, maybe one good one. Yeah, okay. Let me hold on. He pulls out a notebook and he looks at everything. Okay. One of the dryad's curls would be the same as using 3 of the dryad's curls would be the same as using 1 of the dragon's tongue. So long as you can transport it and everything, should be fine. We just would need to get it back home to home.
The dryad one is the one that lasts like an hour, right?
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, maybe, hopefully more than an hour, but yeah, about an hour from last time we ever had to use anything like that.
I was going to bring a jar and try to like plant it in the jar. Do you think that'll work?
That could work. Does any of y'all have any like druidic magics or anything like that? That usually helps keep fragile plants for longer.
No.
Well, if they only last an hour, then we should go after the other one, since we only need 1 of that one, right? It's 3 of the dryad curl or 1 of the dragon tongue.
I mean, the Dryad curls, they're a good backup, though. I mean, if you have a good hearty cup of dirt and everything, you should be fine. But I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd go for the Dragon Tongue. Like, they're tough, they're hardy, they got some nice magical, like, explosive properties and everything there. So, that's gonna give a lot of power.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Bubba, do you know who has any of these? If they have any of these spots? And Bubba goes, well, I know they had some of the ferns by the tower over here. The curly dryad curls, and then the dragon tongue. I think my friend Nib has one, but he's not always the easiest to negotiate with. You might have to do something for him, and he might be able to give up one of the dragon tongues. And I know for a fact that the Harangon troop, the brigands, they've got some of one of them. I don't know which one. And usually he's usually got one too. He's usually got a dragon tongue. I heard he had a whole field of them. I can't get in touch with him. It's weird. That's about the best I can say. And Jamae looks at you all and says, well, you got options, kids.
I don't know. I'm plagued with indecision about it.
I mean, your missing guy sounds like something that probably should get investigated.
We'll get someone on. You know what? I can do something about that. Yeah, I can do something about that. Oh, yeah, I can. Okay, hold on. And you see the color drain from him again. Goes back into his winter Eladrin form. Yes, I can be Jan Wick, and I can go over there, and I can kick some ass, take some. Damn it, I can't keep it these days. Keep trying. It slips.
So we're not gonna watch you just like straight up kill a dude.
I mean, you might. If you want to see me kill him,
that'd be pretty cool.
I mean, he pulls out a pair of hand crossbows. This one's got a lot of cool dragony stuff to it. This one has a lot of cool hidden features that they're really cool. But y'all probably don't want to see that. Y'all probably want to keep it safe and everything.
Like, I don't want someone to die unless they absolutely deserve it.
Oh, no, they probably wouldn't deserve it either way. Unless they're, like, not cool people. But usually the Harangons are kind of dicks.
It would be, like, pretty fucking sick to see.
So honest about it.
It is pretty sick to see. I'm not gonna lie. I make it look like an awful.
Can you 360 no-scope?
Oh, of course I can. I invented that trick, son. Of course I can. You want to see me do? Okay, here we go. He pulls out a large crossbow and he does a perfect 360 no scope. Shoots the sign that had Will's. It said Little Oak on it. Pings it right off the wall. Told you I could. Pretty cool, right?
Should we go there since he shot that sign?
Oh shit! No, I should have shot that. Damn
it. He shot that sign. Should we go to that one?
The sign.
Yeah, he shot the sign for Little Oak.
It's gotta be a good sign. Yeah. That makes as much sense to me as anything else.
I mean, that one is closed. I couldn't go through it. Remember, I bonked my head.
Derek's got a pretty hard head. He might be able.
Yeah, we could always just shove him into it, see what happens.
Yeah, we could try.
Dude, can you make a pole? Can we try like shoving a 6-foot pole in there?
I cannot do a 6-foot pole. I can do 3 foot. I can't just make anything appear. Like, there are limits.
Half is good.
But you're magic.
But
you're a wizard.
Yes, and
you're really smart.
I understand you are trying to stroke my ego here, but that does not change what I can conjure for free. Have you considered asking for a broomstick?
Mr. Yoga, do you have a broomstick?
Probably upstairs. I'm a mosey on up there and see if I got one. He goes upstairs to find. Found one.
Derek, just because we have magic doesn't mean it solves everything, because magic eventually runs out.
Some of us don't have magic, and some of us want to be wizards and have to wait until we're 30.
You literally summon a duplicate. How is that not magic? She changes her face into Derek's for just a moment. My name's Derek, and I don't know how to use magic. I just conjured this other guy. And then she changes her face back.
Because that's my literal brother.
Yeah.
That's not the explanation that you think it is.
I don't think it's your brother because he kind of just poofs in and out of thin air.
Yeah, it's the twin bond.
No. Where does he go when he's not here?
No.
Back to Underdark Atlanta.
Yeah, and how does he get to and from? Say it with me. Magic.
Moving in and out.
Magic.
It's not the same kind of magic.
I use benign transposition to teleport immediately behind Derek and just whisper in his ear.
It's different magic.
I teleport back to where I was. Magic.
Yeah, it's not the same magic. You get different kinds of magic. All I got is, hey, here's my brother.
Oh shit, I just saw I could only use that once per long rest. Oh no. I'm sorry. Can we pretend I didn't do that? I'm so sorry. I spaced on that so hard. Or can we pretend just for that moment and I will pay more attention. I'm sorry. For roleplay purposes only.
Roleplay purposes, yes.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to cheat. I was just like, wait a second.
Fine. I was going to say with the spell slot anyway, because you haven't started on your adventure. Any spell that you won't use, but you asked.
I scrolled a little further and it said click for long rest. I was like, oh no. My bad.
This is the fun zone. This is.
We've played this game.
Promise.
We can read.
Listen, I think I only just got benign transposition with our last level up, so I haven't gotten to actually use it.
Here's a question: are y'all looking for maybe something that's a little bit softer, a little bit more not fighting, or are you looking for more I want to get in a battle and fuck somebody up, or you think you can be sneaky and get into those Harengon's place and not be noticed, maybe? That's one of the options there.
I don't think I can't not be noticed, Chief.
Yeah, Derek's pretty loud.
I'm pretty sneaky. I think I got this.
I can camouflage us once per day, but that's about it.
I know that Telemy, it's usually pretty.
That's probably pretty good.
Telemy Hill is usually pretty chill, especially this time of morning. There's one resident on the hill other than Nib, but she's usually pretty quiet, so you probably don't got to worry about her. Judging by that slanted tower, I mean, I've watched that slanted tower for a while now. That cage is new, and usually the brambles don't writhe and wriggle. That's weird. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, that might be worth checking out.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, we could always just leave Derek and be stealthy. Or have him be the lookout. Or are we going to be teleporting in somewhere that he's going to be seen immediately?
That's a good question. I mean, I haven't stuck my head into that portal yet. I don't really want to. Not exactly sure where that's going to pop you out at. Again, that one's going to get you to the lake. That one's going to get you in the middle of a hill there. That one, just my face went straight into the dirt there, so I didn't go through anything. I don't know what'll happen if you pop through to the brigands. I wish I was a little bit more forthcoming with that, but that is literally, I don't know.
Well,
we need to get to the lake eventually, but I don't know. Let's go.
If you can sneak ahead in any of the situations, I can just disguise myself as someone who belongs there.
Yeah, let's do the sneak one.
Get me some clothes that make me look like I belong, and then I'm just going to belong.
Yeah, we just got our asses beat. Let's do something non-violent.
I feel like this is a good day for you to shine.
Yeah. Hype me up. Let's go.
Backup plan if things don't work out, me and Flippledy bust in like a tank.
No, I don't think that's what sorcerers really do, though.
You can bust in, but he's probably
We can
great
bust
at
in
it.
with magic.
Yeah, no, I kick a door in and he fires some magic off in there. Like, buddy cops. He doesn't get in the action. I kick a door in, but he's posted up on a wall waiting to just fire something in there.
Yeah. All right, so Dave, you're going to sneak ahead. I will send my invisible familiar with you. See what's going on, and what I will do is I will hang back and see and hear through my familiar, and we can use him as kind of a walkie-talkie.
Sweet. That sounds fun. I'm gonna be like a little sneaky spy guy. It'd be cool.
Yeah, you're not allergic to cats, right?
I took my allergy medicine this morning, so
Then you'll be fine.
that should be okay.
He got a good brushing this morning. You'll be fine.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the people, and I was sitting here for a minute thinking, like, I thought they were rabbits, not cat people. But no, there we go. Okay,
my Tressum is a flying cat.
Sorry. Yes. Okay. Right. I'm good. I'm good at this game. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go sneaking. Sneaky spy mission.
Okay. So y'all head toward the Slanted Tower, or the Brigands, or the Telemy Hill.
I think it was it the Brigands? The sneak.
Oh. Okay. If y'all think you can hang with some rabbit folk, here, let me see. He cobbles together some fake ears, and throws together a cloak for you and everything. I don't know if this is going to do the job, but
I cast disguise
Here you go.
self.
Yeah, I'm just gonna change as a changeling into a herringon.
I'm now a blue rabbit with gills.
Wait, or should we change into dogs?
Wait, why are you still blue though?
Because what do you mean?
Right,
I'm
and this
always
is the
blue.
swamp, right?
It is swampy, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna, if everyone is willing to wait 10 minutes, I can cast water breathing as a ritual and not use a spell slot.
I can already breathe in the water.
Okay, well, that's good for you, but Derek
and walk on the water.
I just motion at Derek like enough fucking said, really.
I can help multiple people walk on the water.
Derek spends 10 minutes reading the back of like a bottle from his backpack.
Yeah, but
because I think his phone is like almost dead, so he's got to do something for entertainment during the ritual cast.
Right. Okay. Well, now we can all breathe underwater just in case. Now you've got my you've got my invisible flying cat on your shoulder. His name is Sir Frederick Gerard III.
I'm not calling him that.
You can
I'll call him Fred. Fred the cat.
Sir is what he prefers, actually.
I do prefer Sir. Thank you very much. Cake is also a good name.
Cake's fine. I'll call you Cake.
No. I know of a wizard named Cake, so I would never name him after another wizard.
Cake's my boy.
He is also the third.
I dap up. I dap
Frederick.
up my new cat friend, Cake.
No, because the other conjuration wizard I play, his name is Cake. Is that what you're naming him after, Alex?
Yes.
You've got to change the voice to Cake's voice if you're gonna.
How is it? It's kind of muffled.
Like you just pretend that you've got big old jowls, like you're a big Persian tabaxi.
Or Wilford Brimley the cat.
You just gotta put air in your cheeks while you talk.
Well, I think I can imagine that.
Yeah. Think like 1950s radio guy. I don't know.
I was joking about the cake. I do like Sir Frederick Gerard III. It's not bad. Cake is fun, though.
Cake.
Fine, I'll be Cake. Oh, I'm Cake. I have growl. So, y'all ready to hop into the tollway then? Okay.
Yeah.
You cast your spells. You get ready to be as stealthy as you can. Bubba hands you all a potion of greater healing and says, "Y'all gonna need these, I think."
Oh wait, they're never gonna
So
see
you all
me.
have.
Never gonna even see me. I'm gonna roll good.
Yeah, we'll still take the
confident.
healing potions.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm confident. But let's
You
go.
said there's greater healing?
Yes, potions of greater healing. And Jemay looks at you all and says, y'all want me to come too? I mean, I can chill. I can do that.
I really don't want Jemay to get hurt again.
Yeah, you can rest up, bud. Unless you want to Bardic us on the way out.
Sure, yeah. And he gives you all a bardic to go along with you. And he looks at Flibbledy and says, "Oh, you've already been here. Let me just," and he gives you an extra one, just in case. You never know when you might need it.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Thanks.
Here, let me. And he pulls off a string from his lute, and he says, "If you need me, just wrap one end around your thumb, one end around your pinky, strum. That's all you gotta do. It might take me a minute.
That's cool.
Might take me maybe 6 seconds, a turn, mechanically. But I'll be there for you. Just let me know if you're gonna."
All right.
They'll always be in my heart, Jemay.
Cool.
He pats onto his chest and says, "You're in mine as well." Portal in through the fairy ring. There is not even a moment's difference. At 1 second, you are in the basement of an inn. The next, you are in a marshy swamp. It is thick fog. There are glowing bugs everywhere. You are about a foot in muck and mire in this swamp. And you see little huts kind of placed around everywhere.
Is the mud wet enough that walk on water allows me to walk on it? What is the moisture content of the mud? Okay, sweet.
It is. It's quite. There's a lot of water there. It's swampy.
Okay. Well, then we can all. Yeah. I'll use water walk so that we can all walk on it if we need to. Well,
everyone. Do we have a stealth thing? Is Pass Without Trace or something on?
I don't have it.
Okay, no. I thought that Derek said that he had something that would make him stealthy.
No, he's just a rogue, I think.
I have invisibility. I can make me stealthy. Ooh. Or fog cloud. That wouldn't honestly be out of place.
No, I have the Genasi ability to use Pass Without Trace once per day.
Okay.
If we want to use that, we can, but...
Oh, we never worked on repairing the staff. Oh, crap.
Oh, no.
Oh, because it does pyrotechnics, and we can make a smoke cloud.
I can make a smoke cloud. It was just that, I can make a fog cloud. If we need that.
You have about 5 seconds to decide something. As one of the patrolling Harengon brigands begins patrolling nearby. A second one hopping along with him.
Is the swamp already kind of foggy or misty?
It is.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to use fog cloud and just have a cloud of fog that suspiciously kind of drifts around in the area that we're walking in.
Okay. You do that. The fog coalesces around you, and I will say, because it's a kind of marshy, foggy, swampy area, early-ish in the morning, still, and everything, it will kind of stick with you for a little while, even if it doesn't normally do that. The two Harengons begin to just kind of look around and everything. Everyone with advantage roll stealth checks.
All right, do we want to use my pass without trace, or do we want to...
We're going to need that, because I'm rolling.
Do you need to, take a few minutes to do that? Or is it an automatic thing? Like, is it a ritual?
Cast time is 1 action.
1 action. Okay, yeah, you can.
So
you have enough
6
time
seconds.
to do that.
Wait.
The Herringons, they
never gonna see this.
I will say this: they do hear a pop as you cast your pass without trace. Their ears perk in that direction, and then they just kind of continue onward. Go ahead and roll those stealths.
I got a 29 plus 10.
Hell yeah!
I got a 22 total.
I got a 15 total.
Is that with the pass without trace?
Yeah, I got a 5. Start with.
Was that with advantage?
That was with advantage with pass without
Wait,
trace.
it's with advantage? Oh, my bad. I didn't catch that.
I mean, if you want to be...
Dirty 20 plus 10, so that's a 30.
Ooh, that's good.
Good catch.
That's really good. And Flibbledy.
Sorry. I got a 26. I was muted the whole damn time.
You're good. Fantastic. You all meld into the swamp as if nothing is happening. The two Herringons, one of them holding a little mug, the other one just kind of nervously looking about. They seem kind of on edge. They seem kind of like something is amiss. The one looks at the other and says, "Okay, all right, have you heard from Agden? Have you heard from anyone? Have you heard from the war party, the scout party, anyone? Because I fear the worst is gonna happen today. Today, it's gonna be bad. I know it. The will, it's coming. Him and his getaway gang coming. They've got their tree, and it's going to be. I've got a bad feeling." The second one with the coffee mug takes a swig and goes, "What are you worried about? Nothing is happening. Nothing is bad. You're just being a worrywart at this. Okay, just take a breath. Deep breath in. Everything is going to be..." And then you hear off in the distance a loud banging sound. It is... The sound sounds like crashing trees and smashing rock. And you could almost hear the onomatopoeia of doom crashing through the woods. The first Herringon looks to his friend and says, "Fucking told you. I fucking told you. You didn't fucking listen. Fucking told you. We're gonna get fucking steamrolled by Will the Oni and his getaway gang and his giant fucking tree ant that I'm pretty sure has cannons. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. It's gonna be bad. And fuck. And the other one drops his coffee mug and says, "We should probably go tell Agden." Oh boy. And the two of them sprint off. And that is where we will end our session.
Were we able to see what was crashing through the trees?
You cannot. It is far off. Actually, I am going to retcon and say that is not the end of our session. Because
oh my god.
I got one last thing for you. It is...
what a twist.
What a twist. At the edge of the woods, way back from where you all dropped in, the woodland creatures and small fey animals that got drunk off of the beer of Kegbot are groggily hung over. The smashed wood and metal and beer of the Kegbot is strewn across the floor of the forest, at least for a moment, as it begins to reassemble itself and turn back into the mighty Kegbot 2.0, now hardier and fey-eater than before. And that's where we'll end our session. Kegbot lives! Hooray!
Yeah.
All right. Do we have any blogs?
Your butt.
Ooh, got him! Got him!
Fucking got him!
God.
Saving that
Get
one.
eviscerated.
You just critted on me. Step up and get critted on.
Nothing like official or requested, but I saw MomoCon was promoting a new convention called RecCon. That's at Georgia Tech, and it looks like it is a gaming and all that type of con. And it looks like it's going to be like a first or second year type thing, really small. That's how MomoCon started, and now it's huge. So if you are in the area on March 2nd, looks like some cool people are starting it, and I don't know much about it because it's so new, but I want to promote local stuff like that. That's all I got.
Little known fact, this is how cons spawn. A little piece of the con breaks off and falls on the original location and starts growing into a newer and bigger con. Then that has to move to a new location, and then a piece of that con breaks off and falls back into the original place, starting the cycle all over again.
Like a sourdough starter kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like orcs.
I mean, they haven't asked me to say anything. I don't have any connections with like the people running it that I know of, but I saw MomoCon post something about it, and I was like, that looks super cool because I remember 2006, Georgia Tech, MomoCon, everyone yelling butt scratchers. It was a good time.
There's a small part of me that misses a little bit of 2005 con culture, but like there is a major part of me that is glad that those days are behind us. Yowie paddles, glomping.
Pollard boys.
Let's remember those days.
You just lost the game.
Oh, fuck you.
No one cares about the game anymore. Yeah.
The game can
Caramel
be over
dancing.
whenever you
Don't
want
forget
it
caramel
to be.
dancing.
Oh yeah, caramel dancing.
Listeners, if you have any old con stuff that you want us to talk about or possibly even bring up in game, shoot us an email over at critsandgrits@gmail.com. CRTSANDGRITS@gmail.com. Check out some of the people that have helped us out so far, like Trevin, you can follow over on twitch.tv/Tithus. Check out Jess over on twitch.tv/JessPanda. Check out the MomoCon socials, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Monster, the Bulletin Board, Little Caesars, Vampire Freaks, AO3. Fuck it, we fucking ball. Check out our buddy Jay, you can follow on twitch.tv/Rush918. Check out our buddy Ducky. You can follow on twitch.tv/DuckyPlease. Check out Kyler over at Kyler After 5. Check out Andrew over at Casuals of Runeterra. Check out Eating While Standing. And can I get a jumbled Bubba Yaga?
Yeah.
Bubba Yaga.
Yoga.
Bubba Yaga.